good evening, and welcome to Cheese Puffs and Gravy. I am your host for this wonderful program about things that make no fucking sense whatsoever. So I have cheese puffs, I have things to talk about, and I have a venue to do this. And wow, whoa, I gotta stop that because I really need some kind of intro, some kind of segment, some kind of theme song to get me into the show because I can't be reduced to doing theatrical voices for this whole time. Anyway, welcome to the program Cheese Puffs and Gravy. I'm your host, and as always, we have cheese puffs, and yes, they're here. And as customary with the start of my segment, you take a bite of these things, and look at that. It's just, wow, perfection. And it doesn't get any better than that right there. I mean, makes me proud to be an American. Yes, it does. Now, today's topic is a topic that will not offend anybody, guaranteed. And if you are offended by this topic, well, then you need to see a therapist because there's something wrong with the wiring upstairs. The topic today is food. No, not cheese puff food, not recipe food. It's food we find naturally that comes in the earth. You know, you got apples, cherries, berries, raspberries, pears, you name it, the stuff that grows that's been here for thousands and thousands of years, that type of food. And whenever I think of that food, let me roll my sleeves up because I'm going to get down and dirty, baby. Whenever I think about that kind of food, it amazes me that there is so much of it out there. It's been here for years and years and years, and there it is to sustain us as human beings. But what amazes me the most about this is there had to be somebody, by reason of deduction, process of elimination, there had to be somebody to taste these things for the very first time. Like, for example, apples. I mean, they're on that tree. They've been there for years. Who was the first person to eat an apple? I mean, it had to be one brave son of a bitch. Because think about this for a second. If you're out hiking with your friends or family, and you're in the woods, you're going for a nice little walk, and you come across a bush, a tree, and there are these fruit-like objects on it. What are the chances that you're going to take a bite out of one? Zero. Zilch. You're not going to do it because you don't know what the hell it is, and that thing might kill you. So, to actually eat something you don't know what it is pretty damn brave. Or pretty damn stupid, either one. But, okay, the first guy to eat an apple. How did it go? I mean, the village is there. There's the tree. There's a little brown, good Lord, little red balls hanging off the tree. Every day they walk past it and they see these things. And one day, somebody had to say this. I see those red things on that tree over there, and I think they had that accent. It goes with the story. I see those things in that tree over there, and I won't taste one because I seen a furry thing eat one, and it ran away and did not die. So I think I should try one. And his buddy's like, you think you're going to try one of those things? What if it kills you, Phil? So one day, Phil decides he's going to take a bite of one of the red balls on this tree. So the village gathers around. He grabs the red ball. He takes a bite. This ain't too bad. Takes another bite. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's tasty. I think it's going to be a good thing to have in our village. Next thing you know, Phil dies. It turns out Phil has an allergy to apples. And, the anaphylactic shock kills him. He's dead. Okay, so how would that change history? Because now the whole town's like, don't eat the red balls on the tree. They killed Phil. Please, God almighty, don't eat them. So chopping the trees down, they're burning the fruit. No more apples. Done. See ya. Nobody eats them anymore. History has changed. As a result of this, no apple pie, no applesauce, no apple dumplings, no apple fritters. Okay, what the fuck's a fritter? I have no clue, but I've never eaten one. And by the sounds of it, I don't want to eat a fritter. And there's no apple alcohol drinks. There's none of those around, which, might be a good thing because there are way too many of those. Do we need that many apple cider alcohol drinks? Really? I mean, come on, think about it for a second. I think everybody and their brother makes one of those. I'd rather have a cold beer personally, but there are so many of them. I mean, sooner or later, Pepperidge Farms is going to come out with one of these things. The old guy from Pepperidge Farms, and the commercial is going to go something like this. He'll be sitting in his kitchen shit-faced, drinking a bottle of apple alcohol cider. He's like, Pepperidge Farms remembers when I used to get a boner. Yeah, I'm good. That's how it's going to go. So hopefully it doesn't happen, but I think too many apple cider drinks is a bad thing. So that's about it for the show today. And as always, we're going to end with a ceremonial chewing of the of the puff, so to speak. And hey, I'm sure at one time in history when they first made these things, somebody had to taste test these things for the first time because they made these ideas and they had this all cooked up and they brought Phil in because everybody's named Phil, by the way. And Phil comes in and says, "Hey, Phil, taste one of these blisters of air I made." And Phil grabs it, and he's like, he's going, "Nope, yeah, I kind of like the cheesiness, and it's not bad. I think." Phil dies. No cheese puffs. End of story. It's over. Boy, wouldn't that be an awful thing? Anyway, you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon about something else. And meanwhile, I'm going to eat one of these things, and hopefully it won't kill me. Nah, it's not. It's just damn good. Adios, amigo.